Alrighty, we are back. We are back streaming, guys. And just to mention at the start of this stream and video for when this goes up to YouTube, I'm using a new skin now, a bit of an updated one. It's similar to the other one that I was using. We'll talk about it, but it's an updated one. And of course, I'll let you guys know if you want to use it. But yeah, let's go into this one. Let's go into this one now. Ooh, alrighty. Where are we at? That's on. Do you know something really weird, though? This skin, you know how it has the purple background? Well, I'm watching my stream on my TV, and it's a blue background. I must have some settings on my TV. on my TV, actually. On my TV controls. On my TV settings. It's actually blue. How about that? I wish I could show a live photo. Now that's some kind of, what are we going to call it? Where are we? I wonder if it will show. So you clearly see the skin is purple. If I open this, I wonder if it can show on the. Could you really tell that? If you can see on my phone, it's more blue than purple. I'm not sure how well you could see that, but anyway, that's that. But what's that? Good day, bro. So near yet so far. Oh, Nick, yeah. He had a great performance though. Like he was literally just a few points off. He was very, but Rafa is something else. He hits incredible shots. Yeah, he's the best in the world. But yeah, Nick, you can see, yeah, he had a good game. His serves are incredible, yeah. I don't feel anyone can, I don't think, like, is there many, like, who would compete with him in terms of aces? He's incredible in terms of that. I don't think you can argue too much on that. But anyway, where were we up to? We were in January, and what's our recent form looking like? We got, after that loss against Arsenal, we've been turning around a little bit. Yeah. Hey, Saputra 91. What's going on? So yeah, last game we won against Southampton. That was good. The FA Cup against Morecambe, we played some of the younger guys, and Hannibal. I'm really excited to develop him. For sure. What's out here? Nick will be going to Tokyo Games when the game starts. That's good. See, so much gets put on the Oz Open, the Australian Open, because, like the supporters, like us, we want him to win and do well so much. But there's throughout the year, there's so many tournaments. That's what I want to see. I'd love to see the Australian supporters support him this level at every single tournament. Of course, it's going to be more heavy at a home tournament. That's to be expected, you would say. But I feel like people drop off a lot when it's not actually the Australian Open. Obviously, the pure tennis fans will always watch, you know. All right. What's that? Yeah, he's been one of your favorite players, even though you're English. That's cool. Yeah, he's very good. As much as he can be frustrating as well. He can be very frustrating, but yeah, that's the way he is. Yeah, Millman. Oh, yes. Millman had John Millman. John Millman did very, very well against Federer. Considering the opponent, Federer. I was impressed with his work. Oh, ready for this. So if anyone wonders what skin I'm using, it is an updated one. I'll leave it in the chat. It's, you know how I was using the TCS skin? I'm sure a lot of you guys know of Work the Space and probably watch his videos. I think they collabed on it and they worked together on it, or it's his version. But yeah, mix. So that's what it's called. I'll put a link. I just put a link in the chat if you're wondering. If you go into the preferences, as you can see, that's the description. It has the W for Work the Space and then TCS. That version. See, I got earlier versions of TCS. But anyway, we got it sorted. Pete Devaney, what's up, dude? What's happening? First time watching when not at work, so I'm so happy. Yep, that's a general vibe when you're not at work. Yeah, you're happy. Yeah, now for sure. Honestly, yesterday hit me a lot with Kobe. Rest in peace. His daughter as well. That just I couldn't even make a video yesterday. Like, like seriously, and I needed like a proper sleep. How long did I sleep? What's the time now? For me, it's like 9 a.m. in the morning. I probably slept a good 11 hours, to be honest, so needed that. Needed a good sleep to recharge and get my focus back in focus. One of the biggest things I learned from him, even if you're having the worst day, still try and turn it around and make it a good, like, put the work in. Don't let it get over, like, don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it get the best of you, and still work hard towards your goals. Because you still need to do that. You still need to push on. You can't let your struggles get the best of you and let them win. But Pontus Dalbert, I remember this guy was suggested, but he doesn't look that good. Like, for a backup goalkeeper. Like, to be honest, like, his championship, or he's got potential to be a Premier League player. Okay, I understand. It's more his potential. Okay, that's all right. But we did get a notification. C Doggy Dog 1796 now following. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream today. And where are we at now? Does it say it on my streaming software? No, I don't think so. I have to go onto the Twitch. The Twitch itself. Yeah, we're pushing towards only 9 guys. By the looks of things, only 9 followers. Only 9 followers away from 7,000. When we reach the 7,000, I'll be doing a giveaway. of FM20. So yeah, make sure we run that up. And we will. Yeah, it'll be nice to do a bit of a giveaway. I'll give away a few copies. So yeah, make sure you get to following. And we'll do that. And I'd love to give away or do some regular giveaways. Or actually updated. That's 8. Yeah, 8 followers away. Yeah, we're just 8. Very, very close. So I appreciate all you guys supporting the stream just by following and watching. It does really help. Who's Esposito? Alban Lafont, for sure. I know of him. Esposito. I mean, I'm sure I would have heard of him before. There's just a few names. Esposito. There's one striker. This must be him. Is this 17? Ooh, okay. See, a lot of these younger guys, like, when they're coming onto the scene for the first time, for a first Football Manager game, basically. Well, he could have been last year, but I'm not sure if he had high potential. Because, I mean, he's 17 right now. So he's very young. He could have been 16. I'm not sure how good he was in the previous year. But you can already tell when you're like your experienced Football Manager player, and you don't even need to be experienced. You see his age, you judge his attributes, you can tell if he's going to be a good potential player. Yeah, I can tell. Especially if he was suggested from you guys as well. He's performing in the Liga Pro Girone C. That's a very long name. Very long name. Fabio Silva. I think he would have been. No, we haven't scouted him, but I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him in this year somewhere. It could be in one save. I've just seen him around, but yeah, he's a good player. Good youngster. So now we've got so many talents. What's that? The real TRLY. You just finished 2 weeks of mock exams. Do you know when people tell me like they've been doing exams and stuff like that? It's just like such a crazy thing. I haven't done exams for like 10 years. I finished school like 10 years ago. Wait, 11 years. Years are passing too much, too quick. In almost a month, in just about a month, I'm going to be 29 years old. Like, what is life? What is life? I've been out of school for over 10 years. Guys, do I look like I've been out of school for just over 10 years? But looking back, it feels like a different life now, like so long ago. It's crazy. But I'm happy I finally got the skin working with all these panels and they're not changing. They're just staying as they are. So that's good. Anytime I want to check the training performances, I'll tell you. We'll go into the training section because, you know, I'm going to have my face there covering. Yeah. Oh, no. That's too good. You look like you were an emo person as a teenager. Emo kid would be the name. Oh, boy. That's funny. Now, because I suppose I listened to that kind of music that was in that scene, I guess you can say. But I didn't heavily appearance-wise look like that. But I suppose in terms of my music listening, yes. Yeah. You would define that. You look like you're 23, 25. Yes, thank you. It makes me feel better compared to last time when there was a couple people who said I was look like 32. So that confuses me. If some people think I look older and some people think I look younger. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. I think when I cut my hair, which I probably need to soon, because I just want to be just a bit more, you know, less in my face, then I look older. The longer your hair gets, the younger you look. In some cases, I don't know. Anyway, what's Rashford? What's Rashford's situation? Aiden Barlow. I thought something was about Rashford. It pops up. I thought Rashford wanted a new contract. No. That's fair enough. But Barlow, I'm in between him. For me, his potential is too low. What do you guys think? Yeah, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough about him. So you get like that message about it, and I'm just like, decline. We're probably not gonna do that. Diego, the producer, yeah, I'd get rid of him. Yep, there we go. Can we see who you've signed and sold so far? No worries. Just go to the transfers. For those that were here for the preseason, like, it was so crazy trying to sell players. But the first move we made was loaning James Garner out, which has been a pretty good move for Swansea. He's got 1 goal, 3 assists, almost average rating of 7, where Swansea, last time we checked, I don't think they were doing that well. If we go to the stages, no, they're 14th, so they weren't dominating. So normally with a team that's dominating, a lot of players will have good ratings, but if you have around 7, that's not too bad for team's performance. Jesse Lingard out to Crystal Palace. Look at this. 4 league goals. Guys, Jay Lings is back. We sold him to Crystal Palace and, he can find the back of the net in the Premier League now. And then we tried to sell Phil Jones, but there was so much frustration. Like, you have no idea. If you didn't see what was happening, I was trying to sell him and we couldn't get good fees, so we had a little bit lower fees accepted. The board declined it, or blocked the move because the fee was too low. Thought we can get more, but we couldn't. And then teams weren't agreeing on the contract, so gone out on loan. 300k loan fee, and I think it was 50%, yeah? Like 50% wages. Yeah, as you can see, we're paying half. Well, yeah, you can see 55 per week duration of the loan, and that's what Brighton are paying as well. Then we sold Marcos Rojo for 8 mil, and then that was it in terms of the players that we sold. There was just this Kavar loaned out, young keeper. But what do you think of those moves? Then who we brought in? Hannibal. Douglas Costa, 53 million. It sounds like a lot of money, but he's still worth 69. He's still worth 69 million. We got him when he was transfer listed, and he's been okay. Dominant in the Europa League. Look at that, 5 goals in 4. Average rating, absolutely killing it. In the league, he's been okay, nothing special for finding his way in England, you could say. And then we signed Tillo from PSG, another one that was transfer listed. If you take a look at that, 4.5 million. He's worth over 14 mil. He hasn't got like the highest of potentials. Like, he's 23 now, so he's probably not going to grow a lot more, but I suppose he was a really good backup. Like, to get a backup for that price to replace the other backups, like the Phil Jones and Rojo, I think, yeah, he'll be good. But he won't be a superstar, though, to be honest. And then Jack Grealish, that was about 50 million, that deal, or 47 million. Extra 3 million was if we win the Europa League, which of course we want to do, but that's how the negotiation played out. And his season has been improving. He's another one who's done well in the Europa League. You could say we had easy opponents. And he's just come back from an injury. But guys, before that injury, he assisted 3 games in a row. So he was really starting to build up some form. And he actually, he got 2 again in a game against Arsenal as well. So, yeah, just to give you a review of those signings again, I think we're doing all right in terms of that. You could leave your thoughts as always. Fish to sign for West Ham. I feel like we negotiated that a while ago. So and then 450k of that will go straight to the transfer budget, and then there's a percentage of profit of 50% if he turns into a good player. But his potential isn't that high. I can't imagine him ever getting better than like to sell for 10 million or more. You never know. Panser Pong, 69. What's going on? I always like laugh when I'm trying to pronounce someone's name and I'm not sure if I pronounce it. But anyway, what's going on? Hopefully I didn't hit it too wrong. Anyway, let's accept that deal for Fish. I mean, it's a little bit of money. He's a young player, but like, he's 16. In real life at 16, like, a youth player could have a good year and show more signs and their potential increases. That doesn't really happen in FM, though. What do you guys think about Will Fish? Or he's like a young player you don't really have too much knowledge about. Could very well be the case. Yes. That's gone through. So when's our next game? That's what we're wondering. That's what we're wondering about right now. And yeah, if you're just coming into the stream, you would notice we have got a bit of a different skin now. Again, I left the link of it earlier in the chat. It's still the TCS one, but the version, the Work the Space version, I'm sure you know Work the Space on YouTube. Yeah. It's a really nice one. I like we had the player profiles as well, and the color. I don't mind. I actually like the purple. What do you guys think? The purple for the default kind of Football Manager color. What do you think of the FA Cup draw? United have got Northampton or Derby. I mean, it's a game, United, that either team they should beat. Jonathan Tah. Oh, he's a very good player. See, that's a difference. I suppose that's a position we'd love to get to. That's a position we'd love to get to where he would be a backup player. To be fair, right now, our backup centre-back, if you go sort by the positions, Eric, see, we can replace him. Like, we got Axel. It's not the same level of a youth, or not youth exactly, it doesn't have to be youth, but a backup centre-back. Tillo, he's got some nice attributes, but then if you suddenly got someone like a John Tah as your, like, that third in... Well, to be honest, guys, if we sign Jonathan Tah, I probably want to start him... He'll be to start close ahead of Maguire. GS Junior 2, thanks for the follow. And then Lindelof, I feel Lindelof has a bit more about him. Or at least off his performance this season. I mean, he's not in... I don't know. Lindelof actually is not that great. Would Maguire be a little bit better? Maguire's got a bit... They're very close in their overall quality, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, Man City win there just. So Man City keep the pressure on us. I think if we can manage to stay above Man City, that will be very, very good. Liverpool, of course, they got 2 games in hand. Need to see how we go in terms of that. Try a swap deal. Ooh. Nah, Eric's already gone. Eric's already going. He's already went on a pre-contract. The team approached him because we haven't used him all season because he had that injury. He was injured all season, and now he was just coming back from that. So I don't even know how we use him now. Like, do we still give him a chance or just because he doesn't have a future at the club? You'd rather play those younger guys. So, might as well just try and keep him match fit. So, yeah. No, we'll have to see. But I want to keep the younger guys like Axel. His heading is only 11. That could be a cause for concern. And how much more is that going to increase at this point? What have we got in the tactics? Yeah, ball playing defender. That could work. See, you could fit into our current kind of setup pretty well. Defensive positioning. Aerial? Yeah, work on the heading. Even though he's bravery 14, it's in the brackets of some of his better attributes, but heading's a bit lower, so there we go. Who all have you bought? Dylan, I'll show you, but I just actually showed that before. So just to give you an update. So I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I'll just give you a quick roundup. We signed Douglas Costa, Tillo from PSG, and Jack Grealish. And yes, I try and avoid his last name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Just call him Tillo. Jack Grealish, and then we sold Lingard. Phil Jones out on loan, and then we tried to sell him though, and then Marcos Rojo sold. Just to give you a bit of a quick review. A quick review of that, let's say. Alright. Another notification there. Tic Tac 7, thanks for the follow. Let's go, though. Want to get into a game, though. Where's our next game at, yeah? Where's our next game? We haven't got to a game yet in the stream. We've been almost 25 minutes, so let's keep progressing. January, there can always be a bit of, a bit of stuff going on. So, it's a very... Okay, this training... We're going to work on... If we take off attacking here, actually, but we'll put the match preparation of attacking movements. So we still have that to work on as we approach the game against Brighton. We got to keep winning, and we got Liverpool at home. That's in our sights. That's in our sight. And how much in the budget? We have got it here. We've only got 5 million transfer budget right now. We've only got 5 mil in the transfer budget. If we go to our transfers, we did agree to sign. Who was it coming in? Yeah, Sergio. On a pre-contract. We approached to sign him for free. He'll be back up for left back, really getting rid of Ashley Young. He can be competition for Luke Shaw. He probably won't be as good as Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw will probably be, just judging off his report at least. But yeah, we don't have. Why didn't you stream on the weekend? Yeah, that's it. The weekend is generally busy. That's it. It's really hard on the weekend because I like to spend time with family and that kind of stuff. So it's generally hard to stream on the weekend unless I'm not doing anything. Maybe I would stream. Jude Bellingham. Yeah, he's been suggested. He's been suggested a few times throughout this save, so we have got him. I mean, in terms of reports and the short list and keeping the eye, we just don't have that. When I'm at this point in the save, even in January, and we're not really looking at players too heavy. The budget isn't really anything too crazy. We haven't got money. We've got a lot in the wage budget. So if we go to the club vision, where are we? We could put a bit more in the transfer budget, to be honest. I could put like 12 million there and see how that levels out. But it's still, I like ending the season. With some money in the kitty. It just looks better. Sergio Gomez. See another one with... No? Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember. I think I did a save at some point last year with Borussia Dortmund. I think it was last year. Can't remember, man. Possibly at some point. I just remember him looking pretty well rated and potential. Physically, like his strength, stamina isn't the greatest, jumping reach, but he's very strong in attributes for a creative midfielder. You can't really deny. You can't deny that. And guys, now we're just 6 followers. We're just 6 followers away from the 7,000. 7,000. Getting closer and closer. But Paul Thomas Anderson's RP Kobe. Yeah, I just touched on it a little bit before. Just hearing that yesterday, I hate it. I hate it being from Australia, and because of time difference. When someone dies, that's what I wake up to. It's so frustrating. Thanks for following as well. But yeah. Flavio, hey, what's going on? Good morning, Eve. It's morning for me. Basically for no one else, probably, unless you're from Australia or New Zealand or maybe some other Asian countries or some Asian countries. I don't know the exact time, the times. I know we've got similar times to a few. I know in Thailand is similar. To Thailand, it's a bit earlier. 5 a.m. it is, actually. Ooh. But anyway. Just reached home and open one tab on your stream, other on my Celtic save. Hey, yeah. How's your save going? How's it going with Celtic? Celtic is an interesting one. And every time, someone mentions Celtic, Tom Rogic going. How's Tom Rogic going in your save? Don't tell me you sold him. Or we can't be friends anymore. If you've done a Celtic save and you sold Tom Rogic, at least before he gets old, yeah, we can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just joking, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, he's superstar, man. He's a great player. Technically technically he's amazing. You might judge him, look here physically. Obviously, like I look at this in Football Manager terms, poor physically in terms of his pace and stamina. But look, his long shot, he's incredible. He's an incredible talent. He's always had that talent. A super slow star. But does he look slow? Does he look slow? Does he look slow in Scotland? He fits in. Just loaned an Aussie of youth to Adelaide. Who's that? Let me know. Anything going on with the Aussie players, let me know. Let me know. Ooh, who, in your opinion, is the best ever Australian footballer? Just a question I got asked. But, that's tough, man. Tim Cahill, for my generation, watching Tim Cahill growing up, he was a superstar, man. Harry Kewell was really talented. Harry Kewell, superb. I was disappointed with how he went at Liverpool. I think we had so much expectation for him. And Mark Viduka, incredible striker. He was a classic number 9. He's a great striker. Oh, who else? Mark Schwarzer. A lot of you guys would have watched Premier League. You would have seen Mark Schwarzer in action for Fulham. He was so good. When we won the penalty shootout against Uruguay, obviously a lot went on the goal scorer Johnny Aloisi when he scored, but Mark Schwarzer's save, his saves, man, his saves helped so much. See, people can go so easily towards the goal scorers, but yeah, Mark Schwarzer, he was my favorite keeper. Is he anywhere in Football Manager? I wouldn't. Mark Schwarzer? No, he's not. He's not in there. I wonder any former players are in the game, like Tim Cahill. Guys, this is not Football Manager. There's no Mark Schwarzer. There's no Tim Cahill. Harry Kewell is a manager. Harry Kewell, head of you. Oh, guys, do we get on it? But no, he's not good enough. He's not good enough for a head of youth development. I'm like, you've got to get your judging ability and potential up, mate. He's probably not that quality to come to Man United as a coach. I don't know, man. He probably wouldn't even want to be. Or would he? Nah, he doesn't even want to consider Harry, mate. I was trying to be, who else? I'm going to Uruguay on vacation. They hate, Uruguay. But they always had a player, on that match, and that match, there was one player that we were just shitting ourselves every single time he got the ball. Alvaro Recoba. He was one danger, he could have done anything. He could have done anything against us. Anyone, you remember him? Alvaro Recoba. He was... I just remember, as a kid, and everyone, when we talk about the match, of course, and the memories of it, he scared everyone when he had the ball in a position. Yeah, he was a good player. Recoba, the genius left footer, yeah. But yeah, great memories though. Isn't it great memories football brings? For sure. So now I'm talking about, what are your guys' favourite memories? What are your favourite footballing memories? Whether it be from when you're a young kid or your teenage years or even recently. But in terms of looking back on, what are football memories you remember? Let me know. Whether it be from your country or a club you follow, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Alright. I remember checking the last time for the Australia team, but they didn't have it selected. the national team. Yeah, it's like they didn't choose the team here. I don't know why that is. But, guys, I don't have the Australian leagues loaded, which you probably think is weird. But I just think my logic was we don't really need the A-League, like players in the A-League, to sign for Manchester United. They're not going to be that level. And considering my audience as well, a lot of you guys will be from Europe, so get those top European divisions. There's going to be more talents there than there will be in Australia. I just have to be honest, can't be biased. Oh, Man City, you could have held on. Guys, what do you take out of that? It's great Liverpool drop points. Okay, they got 1 from it. And I suppose it doesn't make Man City get closer. What would you take that result? It's interesting. Or would you rather Man City win? It's not often you say that as a United supporter. Brady versus Italy. Robbie Brady, what a guy. Sweden beat Italy on the World Cup playoff away trip to Celtic with Helsingborg in the Champions League. My favourite moment is when Rosenborg beat Ajax in 2 thrilling legs. Super signing Samuel Adegbenro, is that right? And what earlier one, as a Norwegian, I have to say the World Cup in 1998 when we beat Brazil 2-1 after goals from Flo and Rekdal. And then Risto did that bicycle kick, Rooney. Oh, yes. Yes, the Rooney goal was sweet. It's just one of the goals I remember. The free kick Ronaldo scored against Portsmouth. That was one of my favourite free kicks. You remember that one? That one was good. That one, he scored some bangers with United, Ronaldo, didn't he? But yeah, that free kick, the way it moved. Have you ever gone invincible in FMC? That's the crazy thing. I'm not sure if it counts. We were just talking about Australia and the A-League. I think I may have gone a season unbeaten in the A-League. But as I said, it may not count because A-League and it's less games in the league. It's like 27 league games it was at that point a few years ago. Is it the same now? Because we got a couple of extra teams. I think it was 27. I can't even remember, to be honest, because things change so much. Saka, thanks for the follow. Is that now we're just 4? Guys, we're 4. Oh, no, 3. It updated. 3 followers. Guys, we're just 3 follows. 3 follows away from the 7,000. 3,000. Or 3. I got the thousands in my mind. 3 away from 7,000. It's probably a far way until we get to that, but it's another step closer. 10,000 will be a great achievement. For me. Where are we? Brooklyn. Hey, mate, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How you going? Henrik Larsson versus Liverpool. I think I slightly remember that. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think about getting Rooney? He's available as a coach now. So, we can't approach him, though. What do you do? His contract will be running out next season. What do we do with Rooney? I mean, what do we do with him? I mean, if we want to get him as a coach, he's got coaching attributes. What's his staff attributes like? But I feel it'll be too biased. He looks very bad, honestly. Like, his adaptability is great. Has he got anything of note? Managerial, like, I don't think it'll be cool to get Rooney as a coach, but is he really going to be that good? Unless he develops really, really heavily, would those attributes get better when he finishes playing as a player? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't want to be biased with my coaches. Or I think it was Van Nistelrooy, one that was close. It could have been someone else. No, I'm pretty sure it was Van Nistelrooy. Yep. Yeah, PSV. He was one that's close. Very, very close to sign. His judging player potential is pretty nice. Man management. Guys, what do you think? And what do you think his best role? What do you think his best? Just get him as a form of a coach, or you can wait of course, a compensation. What does he want? under 18s manager. Do we have an under 18s manager? If we go to the staff, I'm pretty sure we would. I mean, Manchester United. Where are we? So we got those there. And if we go down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got Neil Ryan. Neil Ryan, who's very impressive. We got an assistant to the under 18s. See, United, of course, I thought we would have had like a crazy amount. Like we got all under 23s, under 18s. What do we try and get him as? Do we just try and get him as a general coach? So he's on our books and then we can see where we go from there. We'll go back to him. He doesn't, like he for a former United player, he's attributes, like we just checked Rooney, there's a huge difference. I think he'd be alright. He's under 19 manager at the moment. What do you guys suggest trying to offer him that you think would be accepted? Because we've got like all other roles you would say taken. Can we just get him get him as a coach? Get him as a coach? Like, do you think his ability is alright? What do you think? Because we've already got assistants and we just get him as a coach and then we can maybe alter the role as we go on. So we'll give him that 5.5k on the wage, see how he... Okay, yeah, let's just negotiate that. Yep, we get him on... It's just, you get a feeling. You get a special feeling, I suppose you can say, with former players. And he can be part of the success. Ruud van Nistelrooy. I liked him. When he was at United. See, at that time, in between 2001 2006, I was still... Like, I was entering my teenage years. My very early teenage years. So I was very young. So a player... Sometimes you'd like a player if he had a few... Like, if he scored a goal, then you suddenly become a fan of him. So, yeah, I was at an age where I wasn't so much experience of judging players' quality yet. If he scored some goals, you'd love him. And that's how you are as a kid, basically. Anyway, Nicky Butt as well. Nicky Butt... Yeah, you said sign Nicky Butt. We got him as a technical director. I'm not sure if we should... Do you think we should get him as the head of youth development? Because his judging potentials is great. What does he... Guys, I don't even know all these new football manager roles in the last few years. What does a technical director do in FM? Does he stand around doing nothing? I don't know. Does he tell you what shampoo products not to use? I don't know. If we go to our staff, who's okay, we got to go. Look, we've got an insane amount. That's the thing with the big teams. You got so much. Our head of youth development is Nick Cox. So, really, yeah, I don't know what's his details. Like, isn't he contracted to Salford City? You said. So he's 12 and he's 18. Hold up. If we check out Salford. We'll see who Salford have got in their... Can we see their staff? Yeah, going to staff probably helps. There's their directors. There's Gary Neville. There's Phil Neville. Paul Scholes. See, they don't exist to click on in Football Manager. So yeah, doesn't look like anyone else. Anyway, we can poach someone from Salford. Yeah. No. Well, they got Ian Holloway, yeah. What do you guys think as Ian Holloway as a manager? But if we go back, do you think... Yeah, I just don't... What do we do with the role? What do we do with his role? That's what I'm wondering right now, guys. Nicky Butt. Technical director. I know director of... Is that like director of football? Do we even have a director of football? Is technical director like... Did they update the name? Director of football. So just Nah, it's Ed Woodward. Can he help on that or not? Can we? Sorry guys, just seeing Ed Woodward frustrates me. Just seeing his name. I'm just wondering, if we don't director of football. I don't know, man. I'd love to call on Nicky Butt there, not Ed Woodward. So I don't know. Evra. Is Evra even in the game? I see him on Twitter a lot, like videos he makes about Man United. Yeah, Evra. We couldn't say we had so many. We've got Patrice Evra as an under-18s coach, working with youngsters 18, and you can feel that. I mean, just as a coach, but you can anytime, as I said, when I see a video about him, he's like very motivational. He's very motivational. I love that. Yeah, the director of... Hold up. Nicky Butt, he's the type... See, at this point... technical director... There's no... Is that replacing director of football? Is it the skin I'm using? Is it the skin I'm using? No. There's a director of football. So... What's the difference? Should we try and put him at... I just don't know what a technical director does, guy. I know what a director of football can do a lot in FM. But what does a technical director do? Technical director. What can he do in the game? Let me know your powers. What are your powers? What are your powers? I don't know. You can change who gives you the suggestion. Where do you go to do that? Where do you go to change who gives you the suggestion? Is it in here? The request director of football. Can we get rid of Ed Woodward, please? Actually, is it just in the staff responsibilities? If we go transfers, where would it be? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, what do you guys think? We'll leave it for now because I would want him to be the one to, be the one to suggest transfers instead of Ed Woodward. If we go to director of football, what do you guys think about it? Austin McLennan, thanks for following. Delo, if you leave it to the doctor, Delo, it will send him home. We don't want him to get anyone else sick. But what do you guys think about actually offering him as a director of football? Because what I think is, because we don't have a director of football, Ed Woodward is going to suggest that's going to be worse. That's going to be so bad for us. Or do we get another director of football? Like the best quality we could. Would you go judging ability still for a director of football? How about this guy? If we're searching for a director of football, he looks amazing. Or do we already have one? Nick Hammond. He's at Celtic. Oh, is that will be for you. I'm mentioning yours. This guy, he's flawless. In terms of his judging player ability, the negotiating is a bit low, but for suggesting players, if you're suggesting a player, that's not really part of negotiating, is it? John O'Shea. So yeah, right now we're having a bit of a search. Oh, he's a coach, John O'Shea. Yeah, the coaching level is too low. So I did a bit of browsing. You guys, if you're watching back on the YouTube video or just later in a stream or whatever, yeah, we can go back to it. But for now, we'll leave it. But we don't have a director of football. But maybe it's, what do you guys think? It's something we can look to at the end of the season, when we say, when it's players are running out of contract, but there's some staff that will be running out of contract, I'm sure, as well. So is it something where we review the situation at the end of the season, and maybe we'll get some staff in, we'll get rid of, and that kind of stuff. We'll skip that briefing. Yeah, what do you guys think? We can change that. come the end of the season. There we go. But yeah, we do want to get into a game though. I remember how we were saying that. We were saying that before. We're 50 minutes in and we haven't played a game. If this was a career mode video, people will be very frustrated. Get into a game. But this is FM. Portsmouth loan Aiden Barlow. He's going out. But guys, if you are new to my stream, if you're new here, make sure you do follow. Make sure you do follow in the stream. As I said, we're just about to hit the 7,000 followers, and I'm gonna do some giveaways. I'm gonna do some FM20 giveaways. So yeah, get up in the chat and everything like that. As I will be doing. Oh, one more now. Someone just followed. Smolik. Thanks for following. Yep. So basically, I'm just gonna go ahead to buy some. Yeah, Steam codes right now. So yeah, what's that? Nicky Butt's job in real life is to oversee the development of academy players into the first team. All right. See that. And Sir Anders 91, thanks for following. But yeah, how do you think we use that in Football Manager? How do you think we use that in Football Manager? Cool. The followers coming in, we would have ticked over 7,000 now, so appreciate it. Appreciate it, lads. Ronaldo is MILF. What a name. So now, if I go over to there, just refresh. Twitch takes a second to update. Hold up. What if we go to Development Center? No, that's Nick. Nick Cox is there as well. That's what I mean. Nick Cox. What does... what is he... What's Nicky Butt to do? So, yeah. What do you guys think? Or, like, if we go into the staff... and... I don't even know. In terms of what you can select for him. What is possible to select for someone in a... I can't even remember. What is it? What technical director? What does a technical director do? It's like just a name. For me, it's just a name in FM. Like... For me, it's important to have one that's over... or have a director of football. Like, could we promote him? Nicky Butt. I don't even know what a technical director... Do we Google it? Guys, do we get out the good Googles? What is a technical director in FM? Technical director, Football Manager, yeah? FM20. What's the description? There's a loan manager as well. There's a thread on the forums. Oh yeah, hey Rivlad, what's going on? Nick Kyrgios, yeah, I watched that game. He was massive. What's the role? Let's see. What's someone's first? Okay, someone's simple description for the technical director that is the same as a director of football, but for the staff. I'm not sure if that helps me. Someone said if you delegate something player-related, director of football will be in charge. If you delegate something staff-related, the director of or the technical director will be in charge. It's confusing, eh? The technical will be in charge. So is it like if you delegate something to the staff, he'll choose which staff member takes control of that? If you don't choose it yourself, like, some people might learn something from this. I don't know. If we go, like, if we click on something, okay, we got to go to the staff responsibilities. But we choose anyway, guys. I mean, you can choose director of football. He's one of the directors. All right, guys. What we can do. The staff responsibilities, he's one of these other guys that we Hold up. I was going to say, could we choose him here for the, like... what would that be under, guys? What would the scouting... What would the... Where the hell are we? What would this be under? What would this part be under to replace from Ed Woodward? What would that be under in the staff? If we go back to the responsibilities in the staff... overview for the staff. Yeah, what would that be under? These are like renewing. See, that's all for the staffing kind of related. There's providing loan feedback. Guys, should we... There's a loan manager. Okay, so the loan manager should be doing that. Oh, I wish we could just... But anyway, staff responsibilities. Like, for renewing... If we wanted to, we could delegate that to Nicky Butt instead of having that's on us. Who takes control of these right now? Who takes control of these right now? Because it says take control or delegate. So, what happens with them at this point in time? Who's taking control of them? It's like, I don't know. Because it's like, for me, there's an option to choose. Like, is it just... Yeah, who does that at the moment? That's all I'm saying. Because you can see these different roles. Does that mean Woodward does all of these at the moment? Does Ed do all of these right now? All of these that aren't selected? I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Yeah. If I click on staff... Okay, yeah. You see it here. You see it in the more specific... That's what I thought. So I do... Alright, guys. Nicky Butt has got a bit of a role at the moment. Nicky Butt has got he's got his coaching, decides which stuff. Alright, guys. The mystery, we've solved it. We've solved the mystery, if you can call it that, what the technical director is doing at the moment. Even though as much as you can change that, and you can see the other ones we could select for him. Yeah, in renewing the coaching in the, what's that? The coaching courses, that's okay, and the under 18s and the under 23s, but not the first team coaches. I'm happy. Yep, okay. I like that setup. So he does that. So now we've found the difference between a director of football and technical director. Even though director of football could do that as well. It's another name, yeah? It's another name we can use. But does it mean... I want to be getting a better director of football, so it's not Ed Woodward for the suggestions. So we'll go back to that. So we'll go back to that one here. Where are we? I hope you guys don't mind that. Do you enjoy a bit of micromanaging in FM? Where are we? How come Van East? Oh no, that's a short list. Yeah, director of football. We've got judging player ability. As number... Ooh, guys. Callum Catamol. A regen. Guys, is this a hidden regen beast director? Oh, he's head of youth development. Do we get him to replace the head of youth? But he's working with youngsters is poor. Oh, how do you rate him? I'll get him on the staff shortlist, get back to him. Or if only his working with youngsters is better. He would be sweet. What do you guys reckon? But yeah, Pablo Longoria, in terms of judging the ability and potential, I think he'll be able to provide us with some talents. So if we go director of football, yeah, we don't have director of football at the moment. Maybe if we drop down to 20k. Okay, 22. How about 21? 21. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm like, we need a director of football. It makes sense. But guys, yeah, what did you think of that head of youth development? Callum Catamol. He could be a hidden, like... Guys. Is he better? Like, his only... Nick Cox, the only difference is the working with youngsters. The train, like, in training. But in terms of getting the regens, in terms of finding them for the youth intakes, wouldn't this guy kill it? But he's great. Look, his coaching attributes are lovely. He's got 20 for techniques. Apart from the work, do we sign him as a head of youth? Guys, he looks in... I want to get your guys' opinion. His tactical knowledge, the only thing bad, honestly, for him is working with youngsters. And you would say it is pretty low. But does his other attributes improve that? Like working with youngsters, if we get a lot of great youth coaches, that wouldn't matter as much. What do you guys think? Like, man, I'm gonna take the plunge. Just have him not to run the training. Have like other coach, like the actual manager and assistant coach. I just want him there to find the talent. But he's got good. He's got 20 technical training. What do you guys do with that? You say you wouldn't want him training, but he's got 20 for the technicals. I don't care. I want to get him on. Head of you. His attributes are crazy good. Can we work? Busby Way, thanks for following. Sorry, we have to get him as the head of youth development. I just really, really can't see, like, how he wouldn't be better than Nick Cox. Even though Nick Cox has got good working with youngsters, he should be better. And even, see, his technical is 11. How do you weigh that up? And the mentals. He's got other... Sorry, mutual termination. Sorry, Nick. He agrees to it for 85k, which is not too bad, actually. So we confirm that. That's actually really, really good. I'm happy with the staff we're bringing in here. And, yeah, sorry, Cox. We're changing up our staff. And him... We just get staffed. get stuffed. Get staffed. Oh, how about that? Anyway, we got a match against Brighton, but I think it was important. But something like this, focusing on that area, doesn't it just show you how, and that's just a little side of FM. It just shows you how in depth the game is. And that's what I love about FM, delving into that side of it. Like, you're playing game after game after game. That's FIFA stuff, really. That's FIFA stuff. As much as it's important to get results. But I like that side of Football Manager where you get a lot more into it. So anyway, guys, we did hit the 7,000 followers now. Yep, 7,002 to be exact. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. I'll be doing a giveaway pretty soon as well. So let me know up in the chat if you haven't got FM20 yet. FM20. But yeah, we'll be doing some giveaways. I reckon. What's today? I'll see what day would be best for that. I was gonna say on the weekend, but last weekend, the weekend just passed, I didn't stream. Weekends are harder for me to stream. It sounds nice, but actually, maybe we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Because, yeah, I just thought how many people would have Football Manager at this point if you wanted it. Spetim. Sorry if I didn't say your name 100% correct. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Ooh, I was going to put Foster Meta. Go at Tillo on the bench. What's that? The community is growing quite quickly. Yeah, I'm happy. Congratulations on 7,000. And I don't have FM, triple leg. That's all good. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with how the stream is growing. I'm happy, even though a portion, it's kind of same on YouTube. Like my subscribers on YouTube, I would have had a lot years ago. Same with my Twitch. I remember, guys, I used to stream with no face cam like 3 or 4 years ago, and when I had bad internet, and then internet in Australia got improved. Shout out NBN. Yeah, it's improved so much. So I feel like now is the perfect time for me to get into streaming because there's no troubles, and I really would love to do this more. I really would. So I appreciate you guys helping me reach the goals. I said earlier, or in my mind earlier, I think I didn't actually speak it, but I would love to reach 10,000. I think I may have touched on it, maybe. Yeah, to hit that 5 digits. to hit that 5 digits would be very good, I think. But anyway, we've got a game here. Today against Brighton. Where's Brighton sitting in the league anyway? Brighton are 15th. And we've got to keep... Guys, if we win... if we win, we want to make sure we're still ahead of Man City. Man City drew against Liverpool. So, guys, this season is not over. What is your opinion on Luongo being Australian? I'm a Swindon fan, and he was unreal for us 4 years ago. Yeah, exactly. He was touted, like he looked like he was going to break through and be an amazing player. He's an amazing player. Again, a lot of talent in him. I would say maybe he hasn't like reached the heights. How is he looking in FM? In FM though, Massimo Luongo sees that Wednesday. Now he's just like that average player, but he had a lot of talent when he was coming through. A lot of people thought like he could be maybe like the next Tim Cahill or something like that. But probably has not lived up to that level. I don't think you can say he has. No. But, guys, the consistent streams are really big positive towards our goal, yeah. I won't stream, like honestly, I won't stream every single day. I'll try, sometimes I'll wake up a bit later and I know it'll be too late. Like some days I might wake up around this time if I was starting around here. Triple X says, your streams are so fun and entertaining. In my opinion, you deserve so much more than 7,000 based on the quality of your streams. Thank you. See, it's funny. I know someone actually who has about 15,000 followers and they haven't even been doing it as long as me. This is not in Football Manager. Someone I know, like in my personal life, like they did like GTA stuff and they got to like 15,000 like pretty easily. Like this a few years ago. But yeah, and they just like started and they grew followers. Football Manager is not like that kind of game where you would grow so quickly, but it's like a smaller community where kind of like everyone knows each other, I suppose, especially out of the bigger guys. And yeah, I like the Football Manager community most of the time. There's like a rare moment drama goes on and it's just like weird. Like something happened last time. I can't even remember what it was because it was so stupid. But anyway, guys, do we get into a match now? Just look back on that. 3 days, between the next game. I'm just making sure we've got coverage on the bench. I think we got a good amount. Is it enough to go into the game with, or strong team? Yeah, let's just get into it. So yeah, if you're watching on the YouTube video, sorry if it took so long to get into the game, but yeah, let me know if you enjoy the micromanagement a little bit. It's a part of FM, of course. A big part of Football Manager. And of course, we're coming up against Matty Ryan. Brighton. I see Brighton, they have some okay players, let's say. Matt Ryan, how is he looking as a keeper? Alright. I feel he was rated better in previous years, like that he had at least one, or his goalkeeping attribute, he had at least 2 that was 16, or at least 1, can't remember. But we should beat him. We should beat him regardless. We're definitely stronger. Let's go again. I just go with the media. Pretty easy, isn't it? To get some good reactions. He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. I'm confident in their ability. Are you hopeful that Martial carries his good form into this match? Of course. They asked me of Matt Ryan is underrated as a goalkeeper for sure, man. He's a great keeper. Ooh, is that going to be a penalty? John Moss stops play. Solly March. Let's see. Martial. Tony. Can he score again? He does. Tony Martial scores again. Hey, 50th goal. Is that 50th goal for Man United? 50th league goal? What's that? Risto, did you do any other FM saves that you went 3 seasons or more in it? If so, what transfers do you see off it? Well, not if you're wondering, like, this year, I haven't really gone deep into saves. I mean, it's hard to really go, like when you get that 3 seasons or more, I mean, whatever I play usually is for my content, whether it be on YouTube or if I'm streaming something. So I don't have that kind of time where I would play like some people, like guys, when you play FM, like how much hours or like how quick do you get through a season? How long would it take you to get through a season? In terms of, would it take you a week if you play, or how many sessions of FM, how many days of FM would it take you to play through one season? A 50 goal might be another bonus to Monaco. Oh, who knows? Who knows? But nah, it's big. That's big. He's been a bit up and down from the spot this season. He did miss a couple. They were saved. Oh, here's Costa. Hopefully that won't be one to cost you, Costa. A week, you can get through it in a weekend. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, myself, I go back on the days when I would, like, in school, on the weekend, I literally would, from Friday night to Sunday, I'd play FM. Obviously, I'd watch, like, the weekend football and all of that. I wouldn't be stuck on the computer screen all weekend. But, you know, for the majority, I'd be mixing around and, you know, multitasking. I might switch with the alt tab to my messenger, talking to people. I say messenger just to relate with the youth, but for me it used to be MSN/Windows Live Messenger. Rest in peace. That's another rest in peace. If you're older, 20, at least maybe 25 or older, you would know the days of MSN Messenger. That was something. Those were the days. Having multiple chats open. Facebook has nothing on that. I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll say don't get complacent out there. The players remain focused. We'll see if they actually are, though. Could be a different cake. Cake? Case. Where did cake come from? Maguire. Set it up for Grealish. Oh, this is better. Martial scores again. Tony Martial scores again. 17th of the season now. How about that? See, how close was this though? That just had like bare deflections right there. Look at all the deflections. There we go. Martial. Wan-Bissaka having a good game as well. Moves up to a 7.3. I was about to say 7.2. And then it just went up. It just went up, as I was mentioning. Luke Shaw. See, this is where we don't have a left back. So the left back we are... I mean, Ashley Young here. Nowhere to be seen. So Luke Shaw's an interesting one. Because we were missing Delo, yeah? At this point, do we just experiment? Do we bring on Tilo? Do we just put 3 at the back? We put 3 at the back here. Put him a ball-playing defender as well. Do we just leave it like that? Wan-Bissaka maybe play a little more support. Just for that reason. And Rashford... Rashford's not really that tired, honestly. We'll take off Costa, switch it Rashford. Can Rashford play at all on that? Nah, that... How about Martial? Can he play a bit better there? Oh, boy. That makes it a bit frustrating. Grealish on this side. Guys, we'll work this out. Yeah, okay. I wanted just to drop someone left midfield. If we were... Maybe a wide playmaker. Then Martial. Let's try and go 2 strikers. Go Matic. Guys, I've suddenly just switched this formation up ridiculously, haven't I? Wouldn't it be interesting if this suddenly did well? Rashford. Actually, if we put Martial on that, Rashford, go pressing forward. Actually, with our style, we got that. Sometimes you might not notice unless we click on it here. If we go, you might struggle to see it in my face cam a little bit there. We have got the high urgency or extremely urgent. So yeah, that is applied, and yeah, we got one more sub up a sleeve, so we'll leave that. There may be a shout. We'll just say tighten up. Yeah, hey, formation change, yeah? Bit of formation change. But at this point, it was just, we made all those changes just to make sure Luke Shaw doesn't get too tired. To be honest, how come we can't see their role? It's grade. That's weird. Take off Rashford and bring on Greenwood. Bring on Greenwood here. Last 10 minutes. Get some game time. Get some game time into it. But there we go. See what I mean? Nothing was going to happen there. If anything, that formation would have been a little bit more defensive. We won it pretty early. And we go through. Very happy with the result and the way we played. There we go. We hammer Brighton. We hammer Brighton right there, guys. 2 goals for Martial. Good performance. Good performance here. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure on Liverpool. See, now we're going to be in a position where we just can continue a little bit more. And, okay, there's Sebastiano Esposito. What a name. Yeah, his report looks excellent, really. Quality signing. He can improve a lot in the future. He's interested. Is this a time when we, put a bit of interest in ourselves? We put a bit of interest. We got Burnley next. It's funny how you guys just remember that. You'll remember where's the result we had? No, we beat Burnley, yeah? Watch out for Burnley. Did we have a loss somewhere? It wasn't... our losses were against Aston Villa and Brighton, okay. Burnley we beat 2-0. Oh, but you meant in real life. Yeah, see, guys, when we played that Burnley game, you meant the real life one, result. We played that Burnley result after the Burnley result in real life. Literally that same night. Or for me, same morning. Yeah. Fabio Silva as well. We got so many talents. So Esposito, yeah, I'm just going to say there's interest from our side. Who's that? Jean-Pierre? Is it really? You spelled it with a Y. I thought surely with the I, yeah? Is that... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which player that is. Let me know who you mean. I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, I'm not sure who you would be referencing with that. Alright. It's funny. Sometimes you can find a surprising player by searching just like a random name. Yeah, if he's at Gremio, I don't have the... Guys... Should I load the leagues and see how they are? If we go to South America, should we load Argentina and Brazil? Should we just load Argentina and Brazil? Like, you don't feel my game is... I'll go, yeah, Serie B? You don't feel my game is harmed too badly by it? So, we'll add, yeah, Brazil and Argentina. It makes the player count 74,000. So, yeah, we should deal with it okay. It shouldn't impact the game so much more. Because I've got a good PC, like gaming PC. But obviously, FM still... Even if you have a good PC, if you try... I feel the actual game can't handle it if you load too many. It's a lot to deal with. But yeah. We go home. Do you remember Barbosa? Yeah, Gabriel Barbosa? At Inter? How's he looking? Yeah, I was going to say, was he called Gabigol? Gabigol at some point? And wasn't he... it was... I just searched this. Apparently he was being called Gabby No Goal at Inter Milan. Oh, that's harsh. That is harsh. How's he rated? Ooh. See, if these 15s got to 16, I'll be like, ooh, he looks amazing. We need to sign him. Gabigol. Yeah. No, he's... Was he one that was, I suppose, any talented striker out of Brazil could be compared to Ronaldo? But he looks a little bit like him as well. I wouldn't say he looks close. Like, he gives you a similar kind of vibe to Ronaldo. The original Ronaldo. The original Ronaldo. Wasn't he a player? Wasn't he a player? But Burnley, we've got Burnley coming up. Guys. Not too far away. Not too far away. That's the only thing with this skin you can't always see. You got to wait for this part to change there, 2 days away. Or you can just look at the date and then look at the calendar. You like, just check that, mate. But I like that, how that works on the skin. It should be an easy win, though. Yeah, this should be an easy win. Hey guys, we got our signings. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy's coming coming to United. Van Nistelrooy's back. This is what we need. This is what United need. They need okay, it's probably not going to happen in real life. And even off his ability, there's going to be a lot of coaches that are similar to him, but who knows what could happen in the future? Look at his better attributes. His man management is really good. Judging player potential is not too bad, like 16. Determination 19, always will be determined. Man management. These are these other ones not really relevant, but his coaching. His knowledge brings that Dutch and Spanish knowledge, a little bit of Germany. That always helps as well. And that comes through, guys, when you get your scouting when you get your youth intakes, that comes through. Like the scouting knowledge you have, I'm sure you experience in Football Manager, you know, the more knowledge, the more world knowledge you have. Where do we see that again? It's something I rarely check out. You don't have to, you just go to the knowledge. Yeah, the higher percentage you have, the more, like, where you're going to get your scouts, or where you're going to get, I keep saying scouts, is where you're going to get your youth intakes from, or you're going to get some players through the youth intake. So, yeah, it's always good to have that. That's something it's something you realize when you sign them, and like another reason, but you judge them off the attributes first and foremost. When you're like, okay, that's going to help our scouting knowledge. It does help us, not just for youth intakes. Yeah, we put so much on getting the new gens through. And getting quality. But yeah, it's important for general scouting as well. So we'll leave him at this point. Let's see. I just wonder what the training assignments, how we'll be sitting with the coach assignments. We put him in, and I just wonder, what is he given? What is he given in terms of that? Is he Van Nistelrooy? Okay, he comes in for the technical. And even though we've got Neil Wood and myself working on that, I'm happy, with Van Nistelrooy to join. His technical's 14. Technically, funny, I was going to say technically his best. His technicals is technically his best coaching attribute. So there we go. That is through. But yeah, Flavio, well done. You won the league with Celtic. Congratulations. Congratulate him in the chat, lads. It's always big to win. Always big moments. Celebrate the successes. Must respond. We just skip the briefings. Are they that serious in FM? I've found, like, you don't struggle skipping them. Okay. Was that 10 in a row? Here we go, 10 in a row. So guys, with the title, I suppose, of this stream, how do you think we're going in the terms of the fashion of fixing United? How do you think we're going in terms of fixing them? We're progressing. See, I'm getting the backroom staff. We can't get rid of the Glazers and Ed Woodward, but we're doing what we can. We're getting in our control. Pablo Longoria, he's only 33. And does anyone remember when he was at Newcastle? You're like, no. He's not a player, a scout. He's not someone you remember. Anything is better than in real life. But with how United are going. How he started really young, guys. He started really young. 2008, man. Guys, 2008 is 12 years ago. How the hell is 2008 12 years ago? But anyway, he started director of football at Recreativo 2010. 10 years ago. He was only 23. Lads, we've got a young businessman. He still looks young. 33. Yeah, and got a job at Juventus. How about him, though? Really excited to see how he's going to go. Set to sign for United. 20 judging ability. 20 judging player potential. Yes. So now, guys. Yeah, to have 11 years of experience at 33. How about that? Change staff responsibilities. Alright. Go to the staff. Where is the... Provides youth development information. Guys, who is the one... Okay, I'm just wondering where it is. Guys, where's the head? Where's for the youth intake? Who handles the youth intake? I like to think it'll be under this. Would it be provides youth development information? Oh, no, I don't know. Guys, where's the section for the... That's like information on how youth players are going, right? If we go to the... If we go youth candidates, Neil Ryan. Where do we go for that? If we go to the staff, there's like no youth tab. Yeah, there's nothing regarding the youth. We could put everything on him. Delegate to... I mean, we can choose him for that. Director of football. Even though we've got others there. So I wonder what it will be. We can choose him for that. Yeah. I clicked on it. I'm like, confirm. Providing not loans, the loan details. Provides player reports. Could that be it? If he's reporting? Hey, he's not. Yeah, okay. We'll put him. Might as well. We'll see what we can do. Well, choose technical team. Where is the technical team? Yeah, I don't know what you mean about that. If it's your skin. See, there's the ball. We'll click on these individually. There's start. All right. Oh, I think it could be under here. There's coaching courses. Where are we? There's a coaching. Yeah. Contracts. Looking at all of these. Yeah, I don't know. Not under there for whatever reason. But no, guys, I'm wasting my time. He's not the one. He's not. It doesn't matter. He's not we want to for the head of youth development. Because we're signing one. He will come in by default, guys. He's going to come in by default. What's his name? Yeah, Callum Catamol. He's going to come in for the youth intakes anyway. So he'll be given that role by default. He'll be given the role by default. But just if I were to know, where were we? If we go to staff, there was advice and reports. This provides youth development information. Yeah, at least we still got him there anyway. We still got him there. Will be interesting what changes. No, see? When this Catamol goes through, we'll see what role he has. That's the way. That's the way to find out which one it is, to be exact. Fernando, Wonder Kid. Yeah, we've had him scout. Remember? Yeah, he was suggested at some points. But we'll get him on the short. The work permit's unlikely. Maybe I stayed away from getting on the short list because of that. Don't know exactly. Don't know to be 100%. Dylan Levitt. How's he coming along, though? Not too bad. But any Barcelona videos? Probably, hopefully today. So how today is going to go for me? It's 10:30 in the morning, so I'll stream for a little bit more, then get some lunch. Depends how I feel after eating. Sometimes I'll have a rest. Or I'll just get right back to recording. So I'd like to think I'll be able to get one done today. See how the day goes after we stream. Marcia in the team of the week. No panic. I just yeah, that's fair enough. Honestly, I was probably setting up to do it yesterday, but then, yeah, I just was completely demotivated yesterday. And maybe you guys, that feeling would have been today. With Kobe. So, yeah, guys. Catamol set to sign, and you can see that Longoria there. So he's suddenly, you see his fate. He's like reporting that. He's reporting that deal. So, if we go to change staff responsibilities, where is he, guys? Well, there's too much things to read. Like, how can we see who's... You have delegated 38 tasks to yourself, but, like, who is doing this? If we go, like, who's in control? Can we see... Okay. I did that before, didn't I? Advice and reports. Where is he? Is it just by default the head of youth development is providing that? Contracts. I'll look to see his name somewhere, but we might not. Yeah, his name is nowhere. His name is nowhere to be seen. So, what do you guys say in terms of that? Is it just by default the head of youth development brings through those talents? It's not something you can change? It used to be, but I don't know. Like, what if you didn't have a head of youth development, but you had a director of football and you want your director of football in charge? I don't know. Judging off this, you can't change it. You used to be able to, though, which is weird. Mesbury turns professional. No, Ashley Young is fit. Yes. I'm so excited about that, aren't I? But either way, we made upgrades. Regardless. We're excited for this. Yeah, the Catamol, head of youth development. But I was going to say, for the... I won't worry about it just yet. I was going to say for the training sessions. We want him for bringing through the youth. bringing through the youth. And the good thing is, judging player ability is 20, is higher than the potential. So I'd like to think they'll be good youth players. Like their current ability will be solid. I can only hope. I can only hope. Anyway, I'm happy with those changes to the backroom stuff. Hopefully you guys are as well. Juan Mata, he's on the outer. We're trying to sell, guys. He's one we've kind of slept on in terms of offering him outs. Maybe drop down to 15 million. 15 million. Selling team wage contribution. We do not want to still have that. So we offer him out to clubs. It was him. Oh, Flavio, you're going now. Thanks for being in the stream again, though. Appreciate it. Oh, they're both of you going. P. Devaney as well. That's all right. That's all right. Appreciate you guys. Maybe the stream won't go on too much longer, though. I don't want to keep streaming when a lot of people have to leave. But yeah, for those of you, if you're still here, get up in the chat. Get up in the chat if you're still around. Though, yeah, we had this game. I think I am here, Rifflad. Yeah. So, it was funny. I was just thinking yesterday, like, I really would love to... Oh, Fred's the other one. I would love to do some really, really long streams. Like, not just stream like I have been, like, for 2 hours or something like that. Like, maybe not on the level of 24 hours, but just, like, lengthier normal streams, like 5 hours or 6 hours. Just, like I suppose I thought to myself, I'd love to just stream. I'd love to just stream lots, you know. But Fred, let's try and offer Fred out, maybe a more realistic amount, not than the double. Let's go like at a 36 million selling team wage contribution. We don't want to be remove and exclude. Yeah. Pickles EU looks like first season going well, and because it's late, yeah, in European time, we get sleepy for bed. It's just understandable. It's understandable for sure. And we offer Fred out as well. But I feel like there'll be someone searching for a stream. Even though it's like there's going to be less people the later we go. There'll always be someone searching. If you win the league with rounds to go, would you rest? We're not going to win the league. Okay. I mean, I don't think we'll clearly win the league. We're at a point where we've got to catch up Liverpool. Liverpool will have to fall off heavy. But we got Swansea in 4 days, and we got cup games. We got important cup games. 4 days break, it's enough. It's enough for the lads to recover, I would say. So we'll see if any offers come in for Fred and Juan Mata. That's something. And yeah, we'll leave that. This team. Don't see a reason for a massive... Though, it wonders about the fullback. But Ashley Young, we can't select anyway. It's just if Luke Shaw's tired, he's 91% condition, but Wan-Bissaka is as well. When Delo, he had the flu, so he sent... Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. What's that? I ask for suggestion for my save. What's that? What exactly do you mean? What suggestion? What is the suggestion? Tripwire, thanks for the follow. We've got a few followers in this stream, so appreciate it. And I actually had 2 followers that say yesterday, and then one was 10 hours ago. So before I did another stream. Like, there's some people that follow outside of streaming hours. Maybe from my videos on YouTube. We didn't really rotate too much. But let's go into the team talk and say, let's switch. I'm going to say I expect nothing but a win from this match. Motivating, as it should be. It's not the best weather for football. Nah, honestly, guys, how does that impact in FM? We're just not talking about contracts. Let's see how we go against Burnley. Or Brady. He had a little bit of a mention earlier. Oh, sometimes those things happen. Sometimes. Where are we in this stream anyway, guys? So about 1 hour 40 minutes we've been streaming. Probably after this game it'll be about 2 hours. We'll see where we're at. We might negotiate transfers a bit or try and sell to those lads that we offered out, hopefully. Oh, Martial, yes. He's on fire. He's on fire at the moment. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's been very good this season as well. So, that was a pretty quick first half. We got our goal, then we have been dominating possession. Look, it was like 66%, did it say? Happy with the performance. Yeah, got a 66% possession. We have got control. We've got control of Burnley here. And early in the second half. Let's see what we do. We go wide with that. Jeff Hendrick. It's tough position here, guys. I'm like, we need another goal. Could it be from the corner? This is some FIFA stuff. Countering from the corner. I like to do. Costa. You get a player forward from the corner. But, alright. Okay, there is a highlight. We'll make a change after this, and depending what this is, if it's another goal, battling for it there. Oh, it's Wood. I do not want to concede a goal, please. They barely have had a chance for the whole game. We should deal with them. We do. Pogba goes for it. Doesn't. Martial gets to Costa. Oh, sets it up so nicely. We should have finished with a goal. Really disappointed how we didn't. Jack Grealish, come off. Do we go two strikers? We've been in control. We'll go Martial. Switch it up. It's like a 4-2-4 now. Greenwood. We'll put that. Advanced forward will really cancel each other out. Not necessarily. I just don't like having that. Pressing forward, again, helps us with the... goes well with extremely urgent pressing. See how we go now. Paul Pogba not really creating too much. But we're going to take up McTominay. McTominay will bring on Pereira. Pereira's actually had a pretty good season. So, we'll put him advanced playmaker. Attack. May Pogba. Try deep line playmaker. Just try and get him best role. It may just... I know Pogba... I wouldn't even feel that's his best role to play. But in FM, just get him in his best role. It might create something. Might create something for us. We'll see. Well, it's like we're going after a goal. We'll still praise the lads because they should get it. Okay. Some of them fired up. Maguire's looking nervous. Yeah, Maguire looks nervous for some reason. Anyway, Paul. See, it's that Luke. But Wan-Bissaka's actually a lower condition, and he's on a yellow. So let's bring on Tillo. Can he be a more defensive? Nah, just maybe still play him a defensive role. And then Luke Shaw defend as well. Let's try and hold on. Hold on here. It's like a mixture though. Part's gone more defensive. And then part also has got... Oh, I was about to change. But maybe we'll score anyway. Actually, regardless, we'll go on balanced. Because don't forget, we have a lead. Martial! See... Wow, what a funny goal. Guys, this happens in FM. Yeah, Grealish, Costa, they didn't really provide too much in this game. It can happen. And how about that goal? Anthony, he's just finding the back of the net. So, Should he really? Oh yeah, he got back. He got his foot on that again. All right, bit better now. Bit better. Can we get a third? This game could suddenly look like Costa. If he gets an assist, he'll go down as having a decent game. He'll look like he had an alright game. And then it's suddenly 3-0. That changes your perception on this game completely. 1-0 looks like we just sneak and just scrape over the line. Now 3-0 looks like a straightforward dominating performance like we've had this season. So, really happy. Did those late changes I make help? I tell you guys, I don't want to say, because we still got good players, of course. But I feel like I'm aware. I'm aware of what changes to make, and I'm alright. I'm an alright manager. It's hard to see my own perception, but if I make a change, then we go on score couple, we do alright. What do you guys think of my changes? Not just in this game, but overall, how I manage tactically and my substitutions. I think the evidence from this save, at the very least, I think we're doing alright tactically. We're playing well. What's that? Does the board in your save tell you not to sign overage play? I don't think so. Ollie out, footy in, mate. Footy in. Hashtag. Anyway. What's the club vision? There's increased commercial revenue there. How about... Is there any specific... Yeah, well, we've got developed players using the club's youth system, but it doesn't say not to sign overage players. So we get an offer from Zenit. So Hammer Burnley. So what's our situation? What's our position? We're putting the pressure on Liverpool. They've got one game in hand, but still only 2 points ahead. Keep putting the pressure on them, lads. What's that? Flavio, I like your hands on the game here. You leave it all to the assistant coaches. That's alright. Yeah, okay, guys. Okay, we got to get this right. I want you guys involved. Let me know how much we should request. I mean, that fee isn't too much less than we offered out. 15 million. Should we not risk it? But I mean, how much interest? How much interest is in it? There's no other teams interested. Should we just bump it up a little bit? Guys, what happened last time? What happened last time is I put another fee and I went straight with the weight. When I clicked on selling team wage contribution, they put it there as non-negotiable. They put it in it as non-negotiable. So I'm not going to click. I'm not going to click on that. Someone put it in last time as non-negotiable when I clicked on it to remove it. 14 mil? We'll just go 14 mil up front. There was a couple of suggestions of that. And that got accepted. We take that. We take 14 mil. Yeah. And we're not going to be paying his wage at all. Which is good. I always just try... And guys, not just the fee for that. It's releasing 135k. We haven't... I'm not going to say he hasn't performed to that level. We haven't used him to that level. Maybe off his ability. Well, we signed Jack Grealish. He's come in. But the way I've used him is not worth 135k. Guys, who's on the biggest contract in the team? If we look at wage... apart from the, of course, expected De Gea, Pogba, Costa. We got Costa on a lot when we signed him, so you might say that. But, of course, signing from Juventus. Look at the players that he's around. Like, these first-team players. Like, Matic is running out of his contract. We leave him at the end of the season. We're trying to sell Fred. Fred is contracted to 2023. We're trying to get something for him. The Ashley Young, going to be leaving. So, all those guys above 100k. So, yeah, we'll keep our thoughts on that. Yeah, you see Paul Pogba, guys, average rating-wise, Pogba's been very consistent. Even games he doesn't score. He continues to play key passes. Amazing. He's amazing, isn't he? Paul Pogba. There's been not rumors, or maybe early in these streams, some people may have said sell him, But guys, Pogba's so good. Again, it's probably your thoughts off of him in real life, but FM qualities, he's so good. Even in games he doesn't score. That's why it was trash. Remember when Pogba, when he signed, and then like that season, like people were judging his goals. You don't judge a central midfielder off his goals, even assists. Look at the quality. He didn't score in that game against Burnley, but he was so good. He got an 8 rating. He got an 8 rating without being involved in a goal or assist. 4 key passes, 1 tackles, headers. Oh, man. It's the real life situation, it's understandable. It's understandable. So, Fred. 1 million appearance. Guys, look at this. What's this? Shakhtar will be due. Nah. We want to just sell another reason to sell him. Hey, well, he's not gonna play that much, regardless, guys. So, what do you think with Fred? What do we want to try and sell Fred, guys? But I don't know. Can we, or do we have to wait till next season with Sanchez? Like, he's out on loan right now, guys. Sanchez, we can't see. He may have come up, I'm not sure, guys. Sanchez, I thought I spelt it that way, but alright. The first time. Can we sell him now? Can we can transfer. No, I want to offer him out to clubs and see if any fees. What's he valued at? We'll go 40 million. Just offer out selling team wage contribution, remove guys. He's on 400k. And we're paying who made that deal, guys? Who made that deal? Overpaid, man. Overpaid. Got to get rid of him. I wonder if offer will come in. 400? Oh my God. I don't know if we're going to get an offer in now for him, but next season. I'm sure Woodward played a part in that. For sure. Bloody Woodward. Yeah, no offers are gonna come through. Ericsson, hey. End of contract. Maybe to be a bit of realism, we won't sign him. But it does make you wonder. Oh, but we got Grealish. Grealish is that starter now. Despite my efforts. See, guys, don't forget, Director of Football tries and drum up some interest. Well, of course, guys, who's going to sign him for 400k? I mean, probably it could be a little bit less, but wow. Who's going to come in for him? We'll transfer list him. Look at this. It may be difficult finding a suitable club due to his high wage demands. Who's going to want him? Maybe try and offer to clubs a bit lower. But when we remove that, I don't know. He's going to have to go to China, mate. And like, what kind of player? Like, he's like Alexis Sanchez. He's a creative player. He's a creative player, so I don't know. Would a move to China be good for him? They make a lot of things. They create a lot of things. Made in China. I had to make a reference there, did I? Oh, boy. Alright. Transfers. Scouting meeting. Barbosa, what was his report like? 3-star. Not quite. His salary is ridiculous. Really? Like, God, how do you think with this kind of, how do you think he'd be going this season? He'd be a left winger. I wouldn't be using him ahead of Rashford at all. I don't really know how it'll be used. That money would be wasted at United. I'm hoping we can do something to sell him, man. Do you know what the crazy thing is? It's ridiculous. Not ridiculous. It's just a weird feeling talking about him like this. When he was a young talent, guys, he was so good. I remember FM20. It was before he moved to Barcelona. I think it was, again, if we go to Sanchez again, guys, he was like the next best talent. Even before Udinese, when he was at River Plate. Do you remember in those Football Manager games, he was such a good talent? There was another guy, I forget his name. I think it was Chilean as well. What was his name, guys? He was another FM talent, but he didn't turn out to be anything special. Does anyone remember his name? I'm going to have to search to remember his name. Any of you guys remember? I know who he is. The name's just not coming to my mind. Nah. It's like FM 2008. Oh, yes, I found it. Yes. Nicholas Milan. Any of you guys remember him? Milan. He wouldn't be in the game, would he? Nah. Nicholas Milan. Nah. No, he is! Is that him or someone? Nah. Don't excite me like that, FM. Like, his name wasn't even spelt the right way. Why are you trying to excite me like that? I typed his name and something came up. No, mate. But does anyone... Oh, he was so good. Google him. Nicholas Milan. Google him. I swear. Because, yeah, he was from Chile as well. Because what I was going to say, he came through Colo-Colo. He was there in 2006 as well. How old is he? He's 28, guys. How old is Alexis Sanchez? 31. So he was a couple years younger. He was a couple years younger than Sanchez. Oh, we've hit the 7,000 already, Risto. We've hit the 7,000 followers. What are we at right now? Is it 703? 703? He was a couple years younger. He was a couple years younger than... But he was so good. If you search him like FM07 or FM08 and his attributes. I'm sure on Google it'll come up. Ooh. Yeah, I remember signing him. He was one of my favourite players. And I'd sign him and Alexis Sanchez. And it was like a beastly... I had one on either wing. God. FM memories hit different. FM memories hit differently, I swear. I really do. No offers for Sanchez. Ask him to speak to clubs. See if just something drums up here. I appreciate... Yeah, guys, I say this one. I have registration rules, and yeah, I'm not going to select you. Fine by me. That just means I'll be... He doesn't care at all. Fine by me. That just means I'll be getting paid without having to work for it. That basically sums up your whole career at United, not just from now. That's how he's been acting. Oh my god! Look how crazy he's going down. Oh god, I'm gonna keep offering you out until there's an offer. I don't care, to be honest. Yep, 33 mil. Selling team wage contribution, remove and exclude. Well, actually, I'm going to try something. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to remove, but I'll remove it when we put a deal. We'll see how that goes through. I'd hate for him to come back next season and we can't sell him, and he's just using 400k, man. That's ridiculous. We can't have that. We can't have that. I don't understand. Who makes these decisions? I don't even know. For sure, man. Wait, what are some of those moves that are happening right now? Oh, take a look at that. If you're doing a Celtic save, that Edward, he's gone. I'm sure he would be one of your best players if you're doing a Celtic save. For sure. Oh, he would be a beastly striker. Now we're going to be coming up against him. Anyone else for the bigger sides? Luis Alberto. He looks pretty good technically. He's an Arsenal signing, isn't he? Spanish. No surprises, Arsenal. Well, I say if Arteta was in charge, guys. But Emery's still... That feels ages ago. What do we do, man? How are we supposed to get rid of him? He scored 4 goals in the cup final. For sure. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, the Celtic player. What do we do with Sanchez? It's January. How do we get rid of him? Guys, we'll offer below his value, 28 million. Is anyone going to show interest or just not going to be possible? Oh, yeah, of course. Emery's also Spanish. Yeah. Yeah, he's Spanish. So they still keep that. So it could be a reason why he signed. Rashford, guys, I want to say, he's been up there all season. Pretty much. Training so well. Mason Greenwood, we'll praise him, still pretty much up there. How's his development coming along? Pretty well. Guys, he's almost 30 million value at 18. 18. He's costing us nearly 21 mil a season. A free transfer would be profitable. That's crazy, yeah? Oh, yeah. I mean... But wait, how about Fred? I tried to offer out Fred, didn't I? But it's like nothing is coming from this. What do we do? 30 mil? 30 mil for Fred? We'll see. Matic? He's just end of contract. So now we still want to use him. Who else is... Is that all that's wanted? Fosu Mensah. Wanted by 25 clubs for loan. But we're using him as a backup. Holy, look at all those clubs that are interested in him. We did renew his contract, yeah, didn't we, earlier in the save? Instead of him just going on a free. Maybe sell him next season. Make a bit of money on him. Dark BVB09, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining the stream. Over here. We're not getting offers. What do we do? Guys, there's interest in Fred, or there's minor interest. So what do we do? Do we drop... we'll just try offer it out. Discard. Yeah, offer to clubs. What? We go down to 25 million? Because that's still big money. Mata, oh, you cunt. Get out of here. We want to sell you, mate. Your contract is not expiring. Get out. You're transfer listed. What do you want? He said, he says pleased at being promised to be sold. You were so close to being sold. You just had to accept the contract. What is going on with... You wanted to be transfer listed. You want to leave to get better playing time. Then... What do you expect? What do you expect? My God. What do we do now? We'll offer you out 14 million again. Transfer list. You're surplus to requirements. I'm pretty sure he's transfer listed already. Just leave. Selling team, wage contribution. No, we don't want to be paying. We're not going to be paying you when you're playing for another team. I don't understand anyone can do that. Have you ever done that in Football Manager? I could never. Like, you're literally paying someone that has no longer, like, they're no longer doing anything for you. They're no longer doing anything for you. Almost sounds like a situation when you know, when you split up or when you get a divorce and you're paying alimony. That's the same shit. That's the same shit. Oh boy. You're not doing anything for me anymore. Just, why am I paying you? Like, no, man. No. We get offers. We get offers for Fred, though. And he's going to head over to China. Regardless, I don't want to pay anything. Zero. It's just my... Anyway, guys. Anyway, we get 2 attempts here. We get 2 attempts. Let's go 23 million. And, of course, we're going to say... Wait. Okay, let's just try and hope it doesn't get added. Okay, we take that. I was saying, hope... Yeah, just the future... Oh, no, sorry, future. What we're just talking about now. Yeah, with the wage. To not pay... 23 million, that was... Do you take that? Even though it's below his value, but for a player, you know... So now we can experiment. Not experiment. We can try and offer... Oh, that... Sorry, guys. That one, yeah? 23 million. Yeah, 20... We can experiment here. We can try and get more. We can try and get more. 28 mil. They walk away from negotiations. Fair enough. Hopefully, yeah, he just goes to Guangzhou Evergrande. If there ever was a Chinese name for a club, that is it. Oh, Fabio Cannavaro. Fabio knows what he's on. Guys, when you see... I love that. I didn't know what he was doing. How many of you guys had no idea what Fabio Cannavaro was doing right now? He's the manager. He is the man. Oh, he has been for a couple years. He's been in... Well, he's been... Wow. Have I been asleep? It shows you how much I pay attention to the Chinese football. How about that? He's been, you know, outside of Europe since 2002. He's getting that. 250k. Hey, credit to your Fabio, mate. He's getting the bag. Yes. He's getting the bag. How about that? He's been there for a few years now. Smart career. He was always a smart player, right? He was, oh, yes. He was one of my favorite defenders. I loved him as a defender. Anyway, he was so good. And does anyone remember how he was rated in FM? Like, didn't he have, like, almost, like, the 20s? Like, he had 20s for, like, similar to Puyol. Yeah? Like, those, the technical stats. He was beastly. Beastly defender. He was. So, yeah, we're a bit of a... As we're heading towards the end of the window, there's a bit of action. A bit of action going on right now. But, next up, we have got a match. We've got... How long we going on this stream, lads? Just over 2 hours. We'll keep going a bit more. We've got a match against Swansea. But the semi-final of... It's hard to... And then we got Liverpool in 7 days, guys. Stick around. We got some important games to come. The question is, do we rest some? Do we bring on Ashley Young on the bench to have that rotation? Probably, yeah, drop out Tillo. Because as much as Ashley Young, you know, frustrating to have him, he's another, yeah, we could let go at the end of the season. 120k wages, freed up. I do wonder, Luke Shaw, we'll leave on attack because we've been good. No, you wouldn't say massive reasons. Okay, we'll go back and get rid of not at club. So, hopefully... what are we going to do with one matter? Hopefully Fred leaves. Who knows at this point how things are going to play. Paul Pogba needs a rest. I mentioned how he did so magnificently. Let's bring on Pereira right now, who bring in the Mazzala role. Dolberg. Forsberg, Dolberg. Good strikers. I think Dolberg a bit more, OP. Planes coming over again. Alrighty. I'm happy. Or Luke Shaw. Delo. Maybe Delo will be back and he could play the next game, and that could fit pretty well. Getting rid of players, especially when they're on high wages, it's very tough. Now, let's just get into the match. Leave your predictions. How do you think we're going to go against Swansea here? How do you think we'll do? How do you think we'll do against Swansea? Hopefully pretty well. Hopefully pretty well here today. But guys, I haven't done this in all my streams recently. Normally I wait to the end, but I'm just going to run a little ad before this match. I won't start the match, but it'll be just for the build-up. Just so, can generate some, even though it's little money from Twitch. So I appreciate you guys that stick around to watch the ads, but we'll be back. We'll be back with the game. I'll just stay around looking for the team selection. Let me know if you see the ad and you watch it as well. Appreciate if you watch them. But we will just get into the dressing room. Let me know. I like how it says a notification. It says, it says like you're taking an ad break. Stick around to support the stream. So appreciate you that do so. Obviously, it won't be showing on the YouTube recording. The YouTube will still be recording for the video that I upload. But let's get into this. Let's get into this right now. End the team talk. You see me in the corner? But yeah, it's a good thing I have it on my TV so I know when the ads would end. Do I get paid for the ads playing on my TV? Who knows? Who knows if that's the case. Let me know if they showed up for you anyway. Don't really know. But they all played through for myself, so I imagine it will be the same for everyone else. Let's get through to the game now, though. Into the game. Appreciate it. Appreciate if you watch the ads. As I said, it does help me out. Back to that situation. I'd love to be streaming more, so it does help me out just a little bit, even though it's just a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here we go. Grealish to Costa. Let's do this very, very well. Come on. And then also that means when I finish this stream, we can raid another stream. I always like to show some support. If you guys want to continue to watch some Football Manager, we can raid a smaller stream. I always love to do that. So yeah, I think that's a way we can do it going forward. We'll run the ad during the stream at one point. I mean, it's just like a minute worth or something like that. I've been streaming for a couple hours, so I like to think that's worth it for my work. Hey, as we get a goal here. Bloody TV, in between TV programs, they run an ad every like 5 minutes, it seems like. Or maybe 7 or 8 minutes. And they run like 3 minutes worth. 2 to 3 minutes worth. They abuse that shit, don't they? For sure. So in comparison, yeah, very, very minimally, I'd say. The previous raid was interesting, was it? What happened? But here we go. We're killing it. Oh, 20. What? Grealish and Costa, injury prone and wasteful. Yeah, the small FM YouTube. I was there for a bit, the Man United fan, but after I leave, did something else happen, or what? You said it was interesting, or was it just the fact that he was a Man United fan as well? That was the interesting thing. And here's Costa. See, that's what I mean. Goals and assists are not everything. As Costa scores, or he creates for Rashford, who scores, and he scores a magnificent goal. Like, Costa, I don't think he's been that bad this season. I wouldn't describe his season as bad. Look at this by Costa. Very, very well done. Cutting in. Perfect ball. He's a good player. And it's his first season in England. He'll still time to adjust, of course. How's his more recent form been? That's what I mean. That's another game in a row he's been assisting. He's been on good form, actually, guys. It's easy to say it if they're not killing it. Oh, no, you said it was nice of you to raid a smaller FM20 to show the support. Yeah, of course. I'd love to do that. Yeah. Because there's a lot of guys that are just starting out, don't have a lot of followers. It's fair enough. And Grealish. Grealish scored today as well. I'm happy. But they're working in. They're gonna be, I mean, they are, I say they're going to be good, but Douglas Costa, do we maybe see it as a strategy where we sell him next season to make a bit of profit? Because he's worth almost 70 million, we signed him for 53, or is it not that much crazy profit anyway? I don't, because he's only going to be dropping his, you got to think, when you hit 30 in FM, you know they drop in value, so, or is he even starting a little too now? I don't know. What do you think? So he has a year for us, maybe help us win the Europa League, could be, I don't want it to be a pointless and a needless signing. He's had a great Europa League. If we win the Europa League, and then maybe if there's interest in him, try and sell. It might be hard with his wages. So there's all these things. So we just did that to check out. It's 3-0, but it's still so early in the game. Yeah, still so early in the game, guys. So Lindelof. Rashford. Andreas Pereira is going to come up with something. Grealish. Look at him dance. It's time now. Yeah. Maguire. Think about Sanchez before thinking of selling Costa. Yeah. Want to get rid of Sanchez first, to be honest. Costa. Look at him. He's stepping up. 9th goal of the season, I mean. He might hear some talk. He's saying, why are you going to sell me, gaffer? Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Wan-Bissaka to Grealish. Grealish and Da Costa combining. Perfect strike. Perfect strike. Douglas Costa. He's showing you what we can do. And again, you point out he's better. He's so quick as well. Don't forget that. So, dribbling. He's finishing, not one of his better attributes. So, he's not going to be a massive goal scorer, guys. We want him to create a lot of goals. And I mean, he does. Look, his technique, dribbling, his touch. Amazing technique. Amazing technique. You can't doubt that. And he shows that. Douglas Costa, he's put in the work. We'll rest him now and we'll bring on Dan James. I feel like we haven't played him in a while, hey. Doesn't it feel like that? We haven't used Dan James in a while? I reckon. What a half. Very, very happy. And we'll maybe make some other subs. Might as well. Maybe just a little bit into this half. I reckon Luke Shaw. Yep. Drop out Luke Shaw and we bring in Ashley Young. Ashley Young needs a bit of match sharpness, but it's more so just the rest. We'll leave him on that. Maybe support. Maybe support there. Anyone else really tied? Wan-Bissaka will leave. See, now we don't have a right back to bring on. So, yeah. Maybe we'll leave Wan-Bissaka. I don't know who else. Maybe Jack Grealish. Just wait a bit more into the half. We'll see how we go. Andreas, Pereira, McTominay. See how we go here. James, not quite. We'll leave it a little bit more. Who's that saying hi in the chat? Rothilian61. Sorry if I didn't get that 100% correctly. But hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We've got a good match here at the moment against Swansea. We're playing really, really well. James. Oh, is he going to win a penalty there? It's a tight call. Is it going to be VAR'd? We're going to take a look at the VAR. Martial, yep. Add to his goals for the season. If he does score it. Let's see. Nah, he's missed another, man. I was just going to say, we've missed a couple, or he's missed a couple, he's scored some, but he's missed some. Or they've been, oh, Young! Did you see the first one he missed? He knew that was going to go on the fails. He had to finish, but that first miss, guys. How did he miss that? He kicked it into the post. He kicked that into the post. What's that? I'm new. So can you show me the squad? We will after this game. When we finish this game, we'll see the squad. Yep. Just so we get the game completed. Ashley Young. That could have been a failure. We'll take off Grealish. We'll take off Grealish. And we'll bring on Greenwood just for that reason to get another striker or more younger player, sorry. And go pressing forward. And we'll just leave it. There's a lot of games we don't end up changing a lot in the tactics because we end up cruising. It's hard because still Martial, I feel... I'm trying to remember which games he missed penalties in. Because he still scored a few. But then some have been saved. It's hard to say. Because he's got a good rating. I think is he the best pen taker in the team? Like 16? So he's still good. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Wan-Bissaka, 2 assists. Great game. Hasn't he played? To Lindelof. What a dominating performance. Now it's Maguire. Andreas. Wan-Bissaka. Look at us go, guys. We're building this up. We're just waiting for the finish. We almost got it. Almost got it there. But just it's rounding up this result at this point. Just about. Yeah, finishing things off. 5-0. Massive. Very happy with the result and the way we played. How about it? What a game. What a game, guys. Lindelof full pen taker. Nah, if we just... Grealish. That's what I mean. Doing really, really well, guys. The most recent games, he didn't do much in those 3. And he comes up, gets a goal and assists. He knew he needed a game. So, I want to still... When's our next game? 28th. Okay, I want to see... We're not... Guys, just to let you know for this stream, we're not going to play another game. But we're going to see if anything's going to happen with our transfers. So, there's still a bit of action. There's still a bit of action to be seen. But then if we get to that game, the day for the game, Leicester, yeah, we'll end it there. But we want to see if the offer's going to come in. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on here. If something will happen. Yeah, look at this. Mitchell, mate. He should have accepted. Ted Brogan. I'm #Team Matter. What? You are absolutely crazy. I mean, his initials TB and his first name Ted. That's on some Ted Bundy stuff. My God. What are you thinking? Who would be Team Matter? Really? He's Team Matter. There's no offers. Speak to clubs. Get on the phone right away. You could have accepted a deal. Whew. Guys. Christopher. How's his potential looking? 4-star. He's still really good. He's been a good player for years, for a few years now in FM, or a good youngster. It's not like we can sign him. It's not like we can put the same offer in right now, 36 mil. So, do we loan? I don't want to loan out Matter though. Guys, what do you think? If there's a future, do we do it? If there's a future fee, there's a future fee involved. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do we accept that? Let me know in the chat. What should we do? Future fee after games. See, what's the chance of him playing 15 games? Can we drop that? They're not paying any wages. My focus is selling him. Ideally, I want to sell him. Like, can we somehow put 100% wages? Drop this to 5 games so it happens. But that's not going to work. Nah, so, what do you think? What do you guys think? They're going to be giving us 350k in the month. So, yeah, what do you think? Because I'm going to reject it. Nah, I want to try and sell him. No, I just want to try and I want to sell you, remove you from the club, not paying wages. Maybe we'll drop it down to that then, 12 million. We had an offer accepted. He rejected a contract from a club. He could be leaving, right? Or he should have been gone. What do you mean? No, that's a loan. That's not a sale. Do you hate when they don't understand in FM? What's going on? You're not being, do you know the difference between sell and loans? That's not a sell. That's a loan. That's a loan, man. Oh, can we even say that? The finances weren't right on the deal they were offering. Technically, I mean, I'd say at least 15 million. Yes, but it wasn't. Man, you frustrate me. But it's not one matter. It's FM. Just, they don't understand, man. Yeah. What do we say, guys? But for when we do play that one against Leicester, match preparation, defensive shape for that one, actually. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know. And don't forget about Fred. What's going to happen with Fred? It's comical in FM, isn't it? You said it right, man. What's going to happen here? That's not going to be about that. So, yeah, it's really tough. Barbosa, yeah, he's only that 3-star. Suggest Kolarov. No. No, I don't want to go on holiday. Outside of Football Manager, I do. The skin, I did mention earlier in the stream. I've been using the TCS skin, but this is, if you know of Work the Space, it's Work the Space's version of it. So yeah, if you Google that, it's on FM Scout. Wait, do I still have my last saved link? No, I'll get it up. I'll get it up in the chat. You can click this link and you can go download it. You can go download it. To be specific, to be extra specific. But there you go. There you go. We were just waiting if we were going to get any messages. No, guys. We're still waiting. We're still waiting on... Was it Fred? There was the transfer, yeah, to Guangzhou Evergrande. There'll be good money to get in for Fred. We haven't really used him, so I wouldn't say we need to get a replacement. Yeah, I wouldn't say we need to get a replacement for him. Now, let's check the inbox. No offers for Mata. Guys, at this point, I have no idea what to do. There's the teams, the wages our players are on, the players who want, he's going to be at United for another year. Do we just deal with it if we can't sell him? We don't, yeah, why not sign any? We don't really need to sign anyone, really. Like how our team is. We got 13 mil, it's nothing. It's nothing too, yeah. Nothing too much. And our squad is big. I'm happy with our squad. Especially if we're not getting rid of these guys yet. At least not after. What do we do? This is going to be the same situation. We'll just keep offering him out and see what's going to happen. But I don't know. I really don't know, man. I don't know what to do. And what's the odds it's going to happen to Fred as well? He won't accept for whatever reason. Let's see who we're going to draw here. There's it could go from Liverpool or Man City to like someone like Mansfield. Who knows? Manchester City against Charlton. See what I mean? Watford, Man United. Let's see who would draw here. Aldershot Town. Guys, yes, it's an opportunity to play the youth again. That's good. We get the easiest draw, but Aldershot Town, they'll be laughing. How good is it going to be for them money-wise? They'll be laughing in the Vanarama National League, yeah? They'll be laughing. I don't have those leagues loaded, but still. I'm hoping Fred will accept, though. But that's easy for us, and we'll play some of the younger guys when that does come around. When that comes around for us. Yes, he accepted. Mata. Yeah, you're you know, I'll avoid telling you. Fred accepts. He's gone. Sayonara. We get 20 million added to the transfer budget. We'll take that. Well, look. A couple of other teams get they won't complain. Shakhtar getting 355 or 345. Yeah, 345k to Shakhtar International. They get 2% of it, 460k. How about that? They get something. But yeah, that gives us some money now. We just accept it. We accept that deal. And yeah, we're not going to don't worry about parting comments. Nah, not going to worry about that. Hey, where are we? So he's gone. Guys. 100%. Forsberg in. It's interesting because we didn't use him that much. We didn't rely on him that much. So it's almost like we don't need a replacement, but we got money. We can almost alter this a little bit more. We can alter it, put even more in the transfer. But what's 41 million? How is that gonna balance out? Ooh, well, it depends. It depends the signing we go for. But yeah, it's money there. It's money there to spend. But we're on the 28th today, and 28th is the Leicester game. So guys, as I said, we're going to end it here. So we'll just save it. And I hope you did enjoy the stream.